Hi guys, I know how much you love reading, so I wanted to introduce you to a new book with First Chapter Fridays. You're done with nothing but the truth and maybe are looking for something else to read. So this is Out of My Mind. It's a book by Sharon M. Draper, and it is a best-selling New York Times book, and it is about a young girl who has a photographic memory. And what a photographic memory is when you see something, you don't forget it. Like, think about how awesome that would be as a student. You get to read something, remember it, and then not have to study for tests because everything is in your head. However, this kind of gets to her because there's no delete button and she can't get moving. So I don't want to give away too much of the book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first chapter, and then for your weekend challenge, I'm going to challenge you to find a book that you would like, not mind sharing the first chapter with us as well. This has to be done though through a recording. This would be a good way for you guys to get to practice doing your presentations, since our bio projects are now different kinds of presentations where I'm not really making you stand up in front of the class. So this weekend challenge, find a book, read the first chapter. Here's my first chapter Friday. Out of My Mind, chapter 1. Words. I'm surrounded by thousands of words, maybe millions. Cathedral, mayonnaise, pomegranate, Mississippi, Neapolitan, hippopotamus, silky, terrifying, iridescent, tickle, sneeze, wish, worry. Words have always swirled around me like snowflakes, each one delicate and different, each one melting untouched in my hands. Deep within me, words pile up in huge drifts. Mountains of phrases and sentences and connected ideas, clever expressions, jokes, love songs. From the time I was really little, maybe just a few months old, words were like sweet liquid gifts, and I drank them like lemonade. I could almost taste them. They made my jumbled thoughts and feelings have substance. My parents have always blanketed me with conversation. They chattered and babbled. They verbalized and vocalized. My father sang to me. My mother whispered her strength into my ear. Every word my parents spoke to me or about me, I absorbed and kept and remembered. All of them. I have no idea how I untangled the complicated process of words and thought, but it happened quickly and naturally. By the time I was 2, all my memories had words, and all my words had meanings, but only in my head. I have never spoken one single word. I am almost 11 years old. This first chapter really gets to me. I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but one of my daughters is what they call selective mute. She chooses not to speak in certain environments, and one of those environments is school. She has not said a word in school ever, and she is in 3rd grade at this point. However, now that we're homeschooling, she has a whole lot to say to me, but refuses to do things like this because her teacher had asked her to record responses for things as well. So the book again, Out of My Mind, that's my first chapter Friday. And I hope that you guys can find some books that you wouldn't mind sharing your first chapters with as well. I know that libraries are closed, but I'll put some links in the description. There's Epic Books where you can find some books. You can go to the virtual library. There's tons of different publishers that are offering free books and text that you can find full text. I even just found a full text of The Outsider. So I also found a full text of Nothing But the Truth for you guys because you didn't have books to take home. So get out there, find something worth reading and sharing with me. We have lots of time at home. We can't go to the mall or bowling or trampoline park. So maybe we fill those times with living in someone else's world through a book. I'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.